Cool, hello and welcome back. My name is Guild Navigator, and today I'm continuing my Let's Play series as the United States in Victoria 3. So let me assess what was going on. I'm coming back to here again after a second. I was building all these logging camps, but I'm wondering if I may have overproduced logging camps somewhat. I think what I need more than anything are some food industries. So let's just prioritize some. I'm alt clicking. You guys can't see that, but that's going to move them up to the top. And then I also, of course, need paper. So I'm going to do that. And then I feel like my textile industry has been lagging behind. Look, I know I'm queuing up a lot of things. I'm aware. This is my mega Midwest. And then I definitely am going to need fertilizer and explosive factories and stuff. What is my military industry like? I don't know, man. Okay. I think that is fine for now. We'll do that. We'll leave it there. I wish that there was like a way that there was a button I could click that would like group alt or something like that. Like basically I want this stuff at the bottom of the stuff that is going to the top, if that makes any sense. Momentum to the better party, that is for sure. And it looks like the Democrats are going to win again. Yeah, the problem is it's a combination of the Southern planters and the yeoman farmers, who are both slave lovers. What is this national caste? Oh, these are like the characters in my country. Prominence. Cornelius Vanderbilt. And Jefferson Davis. Oh, because what are you? You're the CEO of what? Which company? I don't even know. Just magnates. Oh, you just own. Oh, that's cool. Do people own? Like, does this guy own stuff? No. Why does Cornelius Vanderbilt own stuff? Oh, he's gone. He disappeared. I guess like while I was looking at him, he died. That must have been what happened. That's too bad. My industrialists are now run by a liberal. So truly there's just like the bad faction and the good faction. What are you? You're a utopian. Nice. Okay, you want to get rid of slavery. Universal suffrage. Actually, that's not that good. I was hoping that this was the one that gives you the access to multicultural. I think that like the Paraguay guy has it. No, or at least I think the Paraguay person who starts out does. Yeah, once again, the Democrats won. And I'm going to have my truce expire like any day now. Inspiring. Manifest destiny. So I should have lots of claims. I hope, at least. Large number of Breton people. Very cool. I don't like that I'm going below the limit for my government capacity, so let's fix that. I'm going to alt build like 10. Okay, I have research available. I still am tempted to just, industry max. I think mutual funds is good, if I remember correctly. I mean, stuff is constantly in a state of change, but for a while that would allow you to get like just way more capitalists, which is what I need in this case, because I need to weaken the, Dude, I can't believe my president is Jefferson Davis. Jefferson Davis is famously the president of the Confederacy. Okay, what do I need to do to get this these two states? I think I need to do it's the map the western frontier, right? So for that I need quinine. I'll queue it up like that. Okay, I still have a truce until, what month was that? It was 5 months from now, until September. Hope everyone's day is going well. Someone once left a comment saying that they listened to my videos on their way into work. So now that's like my canonical, because that's the only one I've heard. I assume all of you listen to me on your way into work. Okay, how much am I spending on the Navy? Could I be spending more on the Navy? I'm spending like 2K on military ships. I feel like I want to do more than that. Yeah. I'm cool with that, British. I didn't even know we didn't like each other. I should like rival like the Russians. Who could I declare as a rival? I could declare the Netherlands as a rival. That seems like my perfect kind of rival. And then the Spanish also. Naturally. What about Brazil? No, I don't think I can. Can't declare the Pope my rival. France a rival seems like a bad idea. Okay, I can officially go to war. Now, I want to do it for the state of Colorado. It would be annoying if they just like accepted. Yeah, just all of them. No, I know that that is going to turn us into something of a hated country. But honestly, I don't care. Oh dear God. Are they like, oh, they're still stuck there. But they should be able to move somewhat easily. My biggest fear is honestly that Mexico like accepts it, because I think if I click it on early, they will yeah, they'll back down. And if I press the button to like forcibly add stuff, it takes on more infamy. Now I'm worried that I'm a little bit worried here that I didn't lose the infamy. Like I ended up still taking infamy. I think I did, even though they surrendered and I didn't get the stuff, which is extremely annoying. Okay, yes, I would like to upgrade that. Definitely make more rifles, you know, explosive shells. I want to make sure I only have ones in the country I have. I think what's happened is because I took over the Mexican stuff, it's changed it. No, I definitely want dynamite, because this increases the output, which is really what you want in this game. Like Victoria 3 is a pure supply side economic simulator. Like everything in this game that matters is just about supply side interventions. I mean, like there are, I guess, like some demand side stuff you can do, but ultimately prosperity comes from supply interventions, which is kind of based, I guess. This whole game is a little bit, it's definitely heavily informed by like Marxist economics, in not a bad way. I should clarify. Like it takes a lot of I think the good stuff from it. Okay, now I think I want to eventually try to take over New Granada. Why can I not do that? I assume that's because I have no involvement in that node. I'm going to send this here. I can later power project against Mexico. Yeah, I still have all this like all these angry people. And I think a lot of the angry pops are slave pops. Like if I look here, laborers and slaves, yeah, which is sad because like ideally I want to be getting rid of slavery. Are there any laws at all that y'all would accept? So if I go here to government, I think this is where I can say laws with government support. Professional army would maybe be good. Public health insurance, I would like. I'm tempted to go wealth voting to just give even more power to the You guys can't start a civil war over this. You like me, you're in power. It's the tiniest possible change. But to give even more power to the capitalists was what I was saying with wealth voting. And if I upgraded you... Okay, this would actually make more furniture. I thought that these were just increasing... No, that does actually increase the output. It creates more input demand, which is good. But it also increases the output. Yeah, sick. I was not aware of that. All of you are going to be turned on now. I don't know what shortages I'm creating, but we're just going to have to live with it. Cool, that's looking pretty good. Okay, now coal has been, driven pretty high. This feels outrageous. This feels outrageous. Like, they don't even hate me that much. You have -3 opinion of me. Is it just because of the number of radicals, or is it because of, like, am I just, like, forced to go to war with you? Wow, that's really annoying. Okay, what is my truce with you? Until 62. I'm just gonna have to be taking you, like, bit by bit. Diplomatic demands. Okay, now let's look here. It is increasing. And no, okay, cool. So that's just high now because I have claims there, which is good. I mean, this wouldn't be a very big confederacy. Maybe I just have to go crush them. Like, maybe that just is it. Like, maybe I have no choice. It's annoying that I've been building stuff down there. I was really hoping I could get, like, in previous versions, I've basically always been able to avoid the Civil War. But maybe that's just impossible now. I want to give the industrialists strength. Okay, 95%. I think all these radicals in the South are causing the problem, at least partially. No, just decline. I'm never going to give that to you. Okay, a large number of South Andean people. Very cool. How long is this going to take to tick up? I mean, maybe I have to do this to just make them happier. You know what? I'll do that if it stops you from revolting against me. Like, I think you have positive opinion right now. You have 0 opinion. Why are you still in the state of a civil war? Bruh. Okay, large. I'm just getting tons of migration, which is really cool. Is that showing up in my cultures at all? Let's see populations here. Charts. So we're like a little bit like, we were 52% Yankee, but now we're down to like 49%. But I think that's mostly because of immigration. You can see all these Catholic animists, Jews, Muslims. Very cool. True American melting pot. Okay. And then, like, it looks like steel and stuff is high in price, and so is coal. I mean, again, like my hope is that this is stuff that the private marketplace would be able to rectify. The mob approaches. Okay, I'm not sure why this is capped here. Ah, because it's targeting, I guess, 3. How do I get it to just target the 1? Yeah, I like power project. That seems right. And I want to do, I guess, just this one here? I don't know. Well, I finished the quinine research, and I also finished that. Investment banking would be nice for the additional company slot. Well, they appear to not be actively in a state of war against me. They've like maxed out at a somewhat reasonable level. I'm going to continue to build paper mills just because that makes my government expenses cheaper. Like paper is a good that's worth trying to keep as low as possible. A fort in a sea of anger. I definitely don't want anything that could increase it by 10%. Because that could push us over the limit. Even if it's like a smaller probability of a bad outcome. Okay, I do have a good amount of opinion, a good amount of diplomats. I think maybe improving relations with France would be smart. Russia, maybe, I don't know. Where is my fleet? There it is. It's around the, it's taking its sweet time. Okay, and then why can you not merge? I don't know. But you are going to go join them, ideally here. Oh, insufficient crew. Oh shit, you have like no crew. Why is that? Why do you not have any crew? Hopefully that's a problem that solves itself. Armed forces petition the government. They want censorship. Sure. Look, if it can get us the policing stuff, can I negotiate with the southern planters? Yeah, we'll do censorship next. Anyway, we're planning on doing that. Does that get you on board? So I think they should be on board, right? Okay, problematic policing. I like loyalty in a situation like this, especially. Yeah, man, my loyalty is all over the place. Okay, this publicly traded, I'm not sure what that actually changes. So this would make more shopkeepers and fewer bureaucrats. I don't know. It must also change like the ownership and stuff like that. Are you still the presidency of Jefferson Davis? And you've been president for a while. Okay, let's see. You don't have any more crew. Huh. Could I like change your home location to, I don't know, like Virginia? And maybe you would get crew there. Like, is the problem that I'm, I guess I maybe just handed them over to the Confederates in the state in the case of a civil war. But it's a problem that like I'm in a state that I can't recruit out of. No, you're still not recruiting anyone. Huh. That is weird and annoying. Okay, I definitely don't want to piss them off. That seems fine to me. I just got a notification that some new tech with the new production method is live. Cool, so I can change to paper bleaching. That's going to be a lot more money. Both because I'm going to be reducing the cost of my production. Unfortunate. Okay, cool. Wow, I'm getting tons of migrants. Which is very cool. The grand plan pays off. And the Democrats are still going to win this again. Our great nation. That seems good. You know, just if there's any way I can improve the outcome. You know, the party of good versus the party of bad, I guess you could say, basically, at this point, in terms of laws. Then, of course, I'm building more of this stuff. That seems to have successfully driven the price down. And then now we're just back to my industrial goods production setup that I had done. Okay, well, first things first. Let's obviously build... Oh, that's just the power block statue. I don't care about that. Well, I guess I say that, but I'm going to build that in Ohio. I don't know what that actually does, but... It seems weirdly good. Whatever, I'll build it in my favored states. And then that's still good. I've got plenty. Now, tools is, I think, the priority. Sometimes I fat finger misclick. I think that seems like the goal. Let's build out some tools to bring down that price. We've successfully progressed to the final stage. Okay. That seems fine, because all that matters is it doesn't touch 100, and it's going to begin to trend down. Okay, 76%. But this seems like a good place to call this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.